Hello again, everyone. As we continue, let's touch on how these repeated stories shape our everyday interactions.
Great point, Jane. These stories aren't just background noise. They actively influence how we treat each other in subtle and not so subtle ways.
Exactly. Think about family gatherings or office meetings. Sometimes people joke or make comments that reinforce these stereotypes without realizing the damage.
Right? Like saying, men are from Mars, women are from Venus, as if that explains everything. It's a shorthand that shuts down real conversation.
And it's exhausting. When you're constantly trying to navigate these preconceived notions, it drains your energy to just be yourself.
I've noticed that too. People start acting in ways that fit the stereotype because they feel boxed in. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
That's a trap we all need to break free from. It starts with awareness, recognizing when we're falling into these patterns.
And then courage to question our own assumptions and the stories we've been told since childhood.
Let's also talk about how social media amplifies this. The algorithms often push the most sensational or divisive content because it drives engagement.
Absolutely. If a post makes you angry or defensive, it's more likely to spread. That creates echo chambers where people only hear what reinforces their views,
which makes it harder to find common ground or empathy. Instead, we get entrenched in us versus them mentalities.
Breaking out of that requires intentional effort, curating what we consume, seeking diverse perspectives, and slowing down to really listen.
And that listening is key. It's more than just hearing words. It's trying to understand the experiences and feelings behind them.
When we do that, we start seeing people instead of labels. It changes the whole dynamic of relationship.
We also have to remember that gender is just one part of identity. People are shaped by race, culture, class, and so many other factors.
Exactly. When we reduce someone to a single label, we miss the richness of who they really are.
So how do we bring this into daily practice? How do we live these ideas?
Start small. Notice your own language. When you catch yourself generalizing, pause and reframe.
Ask questions instead of making assumptions. Can you tell me more about that? Open space for a much deeper connection and conversation.
And when you hear stereotypes from others, gently challenge them. Not with confrontation, but with curiosity and facts.
Modeling respect and complexity teaches others to do the same. It's a ripple effect.
We also need to be patient with others and with ourselves. Changing these deep-rooted patterns takes time.
True. And it's okay to make mistakes as long as we keep learning and growing.
Before we wrap up, let's remind listeners that every small step toward empathy and understanding counts.
Absolutely. The world we want starts with the choices we make every day in how we think, speak, and act.
So let's commit to breaking the cycle of suspicion and stereotypes and building bridges instead.
Thank you all for staying with Constructive Talks on this important conversation. Remember, real knowledge comes from openness, humility, and respect.
Take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, keep questioning, keep growing with Constructive Talks.